Hi students, welcome to Akshar Online Classes. This is your chemistry sir S. Mohan. So dear students, in the last class we have discussed about the language of chemistry. Yes, so in the last class we started a topic called language of chemistry. Okay, so in that I gave some introduction about the elements and the compounds. Yes, today and also I give some examples like how the elements are named after and the symbols also how can we represent the elements with symbols, right students. So here once let recap this one in the language of chemistry. So we started with the elements, and as I told you that total 118 elements are existing, and this 118 elements the Berzelius introduced a new system of method, okay, to represent them by using the symbols, okay, by using the symbols like English letters, one or two English letters, okay. And how the names to the elements were given, that also we discussed, okay, like hydrogen, helium, lithium symbols were given, and some elements names are taken after the name of the Latin names and Greek languages, like sodium symbol is Na because its Latin name is Na, right, means natrium. And potassium symbol is K and its Latin name is kalium. Similarly, some elements were named after the name of the scientists like Rutherfordium, Einsteinium, like this, and some elements were named after the countries like Francium and Argentinum, and similarly some elements are named after the planets also like Uranus, uranium, Neptunium, like this, okay. So students, today I am going to continue with our this one, so our language of chemistry only. So students, here first you need to learn, okay, I said that 118 elements are there. So here you have to learn at least 20 elements in this class. You are in 8th class, so you have to learn at least 20 elements, their symbols, okay, and their atomic numbers also. I will explain the atomic numbers also, okay. So listen carefully now. So students, here first 20 elements I am writing here. Please note down this one, 20 elements and their symbols also, right? And I will give the valency of that elements also, valency of that elements. So as of now for 8th class we discuss only about the valency, but if you go to the higher classes we discuss about their oxidation numbers and charges, okay. So now at present I am going to make you a simple way, that is valency, okay. So first I will give the first 20 elements, okay. So here you see students, here first 20 elements. So here first I will write atomic number, atomic number. So I am writing here the first 20 elements. Okay. So here I am writing first 20 elements you have to learn. So first we make a 3 columns here. This is the first column. In this write atomic number. Students, I will explain you all these things, what is atomic number and everything, okay. Next you write element here, then you write the symbol, okay, here symbol, right. So see students, here these elements you have to copy and you have to learn. Yeah, atomic number 1, the meaning is first element. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 elements. Here I am writing. So first element is hydrogen. Hydrogen. Okay. and the symbol is H. Already we discussed in the last class, students, about the symbol of hydrogen. Next is helium. Symbol is He. Next, lithium. Li. Next is beryllium. Be. Boron. B. Carbon. C. Nitrogen. N. Oxygen. O. Fluorine. F. Neon. Ne. So students, these are the first 10 elements. Okay. So elements are what? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. And the symbols of hydrogen symbol is H, helium He, lithium Li, beryllium Be, boron B, carbon C, nitrogen N, oxygen O, fluorine F, and neon is Ne. Okay. Now more 10 elements also, alright students. First you have to copy this one. Okay, so this is atomic number and short in writing, and here this is the element, and here it is a symbol. Right? Now, our 10 elements is done. Now 11th element. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 11th element is a sodium, students. Sodium. About the sodium, I already discussed in the last class why its symbol is Na. Sodium is starting with the SO, but the symbol is given Na. Why? Did you remember? I said you that this sodium symbol is given after its name of Greek language, and the Greek, so your Latin language, the sodium name is, what is the sodium name? Natrium. Right? Now, next is what? Magnesium. Symbol is Mg. Aluminium. Okay, aluminium, symbol is Al. And next silicon, symbol is Si. Phosphorus, P. Sulfur, S. Chlorine, Cl. Argon, Ar. Potassium, K. Calcium, Ca. Okay. So see students, here these are the elements, first 20 elements. You have to remember, you have to learn these elements. Okay. So here one more column also we add here, because I am going to write the valency also here. Okay. I am also going to write valency here. This valency also you have to remember. Okay. So this helps you in writing the chemical formula. So here I am adding here also one column, that is valency. Right? Now, see the valency here I am writing, these are very, very important. So, that is what I am writing with some other color here. So, hydrogen valency is 1, helium 0, lithium 1, beryllium 2, boron 3, carbon 4. Again nitrogen we write 3 only. Generally we have 3 and 5 that we discuss in the later classes. Okay. And oxygen 2, fluorine 1, neon 0. Now here again sodium it starts with 1, magnesium 2, aluminium 3, silicon 4, phosphorus again we write 3, even you can write 5 also students. I will explain in the later classes. Okay. And 2, 1, 0. And here it is 1 and here it is 2. So students, these are the valencies of these elements. These valencies are very, very important. What is valency? Okay, so you first take the screenshot or write this one so that I can go to the next topic called valency. Yes? Is it done? Okay students. Now, I will explain you what is valency here. Valency. Valency is nothing but a combining capacity of an atom. In simple way, if I would like to define it, so we can write a combining capacity of an atom or of an element, anything you can say. So, I am writing of an atom. Okay, is called valency. So, what is a combining capacity? Means yeah, generally one element will combine with the other elements. See students, you are in 8th class. Okay, you know that what is the formula of water, at least simple formulas you know. Okay, so the formula of water is H2O. Yes, H2O, right. Similarly, also know like simple one, carbon dioxide. Here I write carbon dioxide. You know what is the formula of carbon dioxide? CO2, right. So here water formula is H2O and carbon dioxide is CO2. So why we are taking H2O? Okay, so here that is depends on the its valency. So hydrogen, okay, hydrogen valency is 1 and oxygen valency is 2. Refer here. So here oxygen valency is 1 and hydrogen valency is 1 and oxygen valency is 2 here. Okay. So this is combining capacity we can say. So what we do is hydrogen and oxygen we write here. We write the valency of hydrogen here, valency of oxygen here, then we crisscross here. So what happens here? This 2 is coming to hydrogen and 1 is going to the oxygen. Whenever it is 1 is there, you need not to write the 1. So the formula is H2O. So this is the formula of H2O students. Is this clear to you? So this is called okay. So valency helps in writing the chemical formula of the compounds. Valency helps in what? Writing the chemical formula of the compound. So combining capacity of an atom is called valency. Is there any other definitions? Yes. Other definition is also there students. So how can we define other definition for valency? Valency can be defined as the capacity of an atom to combine with the number of hydrogen atoms. Is also called as a valency. Means what? If one atom is combining with how many hydrogen atoms? One atom is combining with how many hydrogen atoms? That capacity, the capacity of one atom to combine with the number of hydrogen atoms, with how many number of hydrogen atoms it's combining, that is also known as its valency. That is also known as its valency. Is this clear to you? Okay, so see here, for example, just now we discussed about the formula of water H2O. Okay, so here oxygen is combining with how many hydrogens? Two hydrogens. Oxygen is combining with how many hydrogens? Two hydrogens. So therefore, oxygen valency is 2. Oxygen valency is 2. Okay, so like this we can find the valency of the element. So students, valency of the element is very important to write the chemical formulas. Okay, now I'll give how to remember this valency easily. So students, here first you learn this 20 elements. First you learn the 20 elements like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, like this. You learn 20 elements first. Okay, and learn their symbols also. Learn their symbols. Hydrogen is H. Okay, helium is 2, Ha, and so on. Symbols you learn. Okay. Then you see students here, hydrogen, simple way I am saying to you, okay, that's not actually way, but for you, okay, how to remember. So here you see hydrogen is 1, oxygen is 0, okay, so leave the hydrogen here, this except hydrogen. Now you see, okay, you know numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you are increasing 0 to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you see here 4 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 1, 1 to 0. Okay. So here what's happening? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is increasing 3 to 1, 0. It is decreasing. Okay. Similarly, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 to 1, 0. Again 1, 2. Okay, students. So in this way, up to first 20 elements you can remember in this way. But if you go to the higher elements, okay, more elements, then you have a method how to remember. Okay, that is based on their electronic configuration, based on their charges present on it. So based on that we can remember the their valences easily. But here, as of you are in the 8th class, so here first you learn this 20 elements, okay, with their symbols, and remember in that way hydrogen is 1, except that one you can leave it. From there you say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 to 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 to 1, 0. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 to 1, 0. Okay, in that way you can remember. Is this clear, students? So that is about the valences of the elements, and these are the 20 elements. Okay. So see here once again, valence means what? Combining capacity. Combining capacity. Every element has some capacity to combine with a number of other elements. That combining capacity is called as a valency. Okay. So we have other definitions also, that the capacity of an element to combine with the number of hydrogen atoms. One element has a capacity with how many hydrogen atoms it's combined. That is, it's called as a valency. Okay. So based on this valency we can write the formulas of the compounds. Is this clear, students? Okay. So now I am going to explain you how to write the simple formulas. Okay, simple formulas how to write I am going to discuss today. So here today I am going to discuss 3-4 simple formulas I will give to you, and then I will give some other compounds. Here you have to write the formulas. Okay, you have to write the formulas. Is this clear, students? Right. So see, students, here I am going to give some compounds, okay, and listen how to write the formula. I am going to explain it. So here, for example, already what are we written? So let's go to some other examples for compounds. Hydrogen chloride, okay. Writing formula of a compounds. Okay, students, now see here. Here I am writing some names here. Hydrogen chloride, okay, magnesium oxide, Next, calcium chloride. Sodium chloride, you know, normally when you are in your diet, salt what we use, that is called, chemical name of salt is called as a sodium chloride. And aluminum oxide, right? More hydrogen sulfide, next magnesium nitride, next potassium chloride, next more okay, let us take some other, like calcium chloride is done, yes. Aluminum oxide is also done. Okay, I'll write sodium oxide, otherwise sodium oxide, and last and one, I'll give one some other element. What is that? Other compound. Carbon dioxide is done. Okay. Hydrogen sulfide also done, no? Hydrogen sulfide. Okay, potassium oxide only I'll write here. So students, here see, here I have given 10 names of some compounds, 10 compounds I have given: hydrogen chloride, magnesium oxide, calcium chloride, sodium chloride, aluminum oxide, hydrogen sulfide, magnesium nitride, potassium chloride, sodium oxide and potassium oxide. So see students, you want to write the formulas. Okay, so how can you write the formulas for this one? So to write the formulas, I said, you should know the valences. Without knowing the valences or without knowing the symbols of the elements, you can't write the formula. Chemistry is nothing but a study of the chemicals, and you have the so many innumerable millions of compounds are there, and in the chemistry you are going to write express everything in the form of chemical formulas, chemical equations. So that's what it's a very important topic too. Okay, so now here, so see, for example, hydrogen chloride, I would like to write the formula of hydrogen chloride. So see students, how to write, I am explaining, listen carefully here. Hydrogen chloride. Okay, so first you have to see what is the symbol of hydrogen. You know that hydrogen symbol is H, yes, and chloride means chlorine. Chlorine symbol is Cl, right? Now you have to check for valencies. Hydrogen valency is 1. Chlorine valency is also 1. Okay. So you have to crisscross, means this one you have to write here, this one you have to write for the chlorine. So hydrogen with 1 and this chlorine with this one. If you have 1, then you need not to write directly, you write HCl. If it is 1, you need not to write. So the formula of hydrogen chloride is HCl. Is this clear, student? Understood? So hydrogen chloride formula, how to write, I am explaining. Hydrogen symbol is H. Chloride symbol, that is chlorine, Cl. and valency of hydrogen is 1, valency of chlorine is 1. So crisscross them, means the chlorine valence you bring to the hydrogen and hydrogen valence you bring to the chlorine, and you see here if it is 1 is there, you need not to write 1. So the formula becomes HCl. Is this clear, students? So that is the formula. Now for example, I am going to explain you the second one. What is the second one? Magnesium oxide. Okay, so magnesium oxide. So see students, how to write the formula for magnesium oxide. So magnesium oxide, right? So first you should know what is the symbol of the magnesium. Magnesium symbol is Mg, right? Oxide, oxide means what? Oxygen, and oxygen symbol is O. Now we have to say what is the valency of magnesium. Valency of magnesium is 2, and then see what is the valency of oxygen. So valency of oxygen also 2. Let's check. See, magnesium of valency 2, oxygen valency 2. So here I gave in this table, see here, magnesium valency is 2, and here you see oxygen valency is 2. So you have to remember, students, this valencies, otherwise you can't write the formulas. Okay, so now you see what I have to do now. Next, crisscross. So bring this to here, oxygen valency bring to the magnesium, and magnesium valency take to the oxygen. So then it becomes Mg, oxygen valency coming to magnesium here, then write oxygen, and magnesium valence is going to oxygen. Now Mg to O2. Students, here whenever the same numbers are there, you can cancel like this. So then you can write the formula of magnesium oxide as MgO, because 2 got cancelled. So now the formula is MgO. Is this clear, students, how to write the formulas? Yes, right. Now let's go to the one more third one. Third one is, students, a calcium chloride. How to write the calcium chloride? Let us see now. So here you see calcium chloride, right? So what is the calcium symbol? Calcium symbol is Ca, and chloride means what? Chlorine. Chlorine symbol is Cl. Now then what you have to do? Second step. First step is what? To write the symbols. And what is the second step? Second step, you need to write their valencies. Yes. So calcium valency is 2 and chlorine valency is 1. Calcium valency is 2 and chlorine valency is 1. If you want, you can check here. See here, calcium valency, here you see calcium valency is, calcium valency is 2 here, and chlorine valency is 1. This is chlorine, see 1. Okay, so in this way, first you should know the formulas and valencies, right? So now, next third step is what? You have to crisscross them. So bring the chlorine valency to the calcium and bring the calcium valency to the chlorine. So this becomes what? Ca1. This is the valency of chlorine. Then you write the chlorine valency is 2. Okay. Now what I said, if 1 is there, you need not to write, students. 1 is there, you need not to write. So the formula becomes CaCl2. This is the formula of calcium chloride. Is this clear, students, how to write the formulas? So in this way, you have to write the formulas. So to write the formulas, it's very important to know the elements, symbols and their valences. So this table is a very, very important table, okay, to learn the chemistry. Just like, how do you learn English? If you want to learn English, then first you need start with the alphabets like A, B, C, D and so on. Like Hindi, you write A, E, something like this. So here, to learn the chemistry, first you have to start from the atoms and elements. So here, these are the elements, and now I am asking you to learn only 20 elements. Actually 118 elements are there, but I am asking you to learn only 20 elements. So these 20 elements, their symbols and their valencies. Is this clear, students? So based on this, if you know, then you can write the formulas of any compound. Now in the middle somewhere I will take this magnesium nitride. Okay, so this magnesium nitride once I'll explain you. So listen now. Magnesium nitride. Okay, so what is the symbol of magnesium? Come on, say what is the symbol of magnesium? Symbol of magnesium is Mg. So write Mg. Okay, the first step is what? To write the symbols of that elements. Now nitride means what here? Nitrogen. So write the symbol of nitride, that nitrogen, that is N. Is this clear? Now see here. Then second step is what? Write their valences. So you know that magnesium valency is what? 2 and nitrogen valency 1. So crisscross here. So like this. The meaning is crisscrossing is what? So we are writing the nitrogen valency to the magnesium and magnesium valency to the nitrogen valency is 3 students here. Sorry. So nitrogen valency is 3. So here okay, write the 3 here and magnesium valency bring to the nitrogen, that is 2. So is there any common? No. So you can write direct formula Mg3 and 2. So this is the formula of magnesium nitride. Okay students. So in this way you have to practice the formulas. So many formulas here I give. All these formulas you need to practice. Okay, so here I give 10, this 10 formulas you need to practice students. Okay, so in the next class I am going to discuss you the next topic. If you are perfect in this writing the formulas, then we go to the next topic. Okay.